Hi, this is Jerry Nicklow at Huff Insurance, and I have a question that we hear quite often. Does your auto insurance automatically cover a newly purchased vehicle? You want to go buy a new car on a nice Saturday morning, so you head off to the local dealership, find that perfect car, agree to a great price, and then sit down and get through the paperwork. At that time, the dealer asks you if you have auto insurance, and your answer is going to be yes. So the next question is, does that auto insurance cover that newly purchased vehicle? And the answer is maybe. So why is it a maybe? The standard ISO auto insurance policy will provide insurance coverage for newly acquired cars only if all your own vehicles are on that auto insurance policy. What does that mean? If you have car 1 covered with company A and car 2 covered with company B, you will not have automatic coverage on that newly acquired automobile because the company does not insure all your vehicles. This is one major problem with not insuring all your cars under one policy. So if you buy that car, provide your insurance information for company A to the dealer, and drive off the lot, you do not have coverage on that car. So if you pull out of the lot and get into an accident, company A can deny that claim. Now let's assume you do have all your cars insured with one company, and that company uses the ISO insurance policy language. Then you go out and buy that same car on a Saturday. What coverage will you have for that new car? For liability insurance, there are two scenarios. If it's a replacement vehicle, liability insurance automatically transfers to that new vehicle without having to notify the insurance company. Although the policy wording states you don't have to notify the company, we still recommend that you do make that call as soon as you can. Scenario 2. If it's an additional vehicle to the policy states that if you notify the company within 14 days that you will have liability insurance for that car. For physical damage coverage, that's comprehensive and collision. There are also two scenarios in this case. If you currently have physical damage coverage on your policy, the policy will provide the broadest coverage of any vehicle on that policy for that newly acquired car. So you will, if you notify the company within 14 days of purchase of that car. If you do not have physical damage coverage on that vehicle, the policy language states that if you notify the company within 4 days, you will have a $500 comprehensive and a $500 collision deductible for that newly purchased vehicle. So the answer, that's why it's maybe. We also hear cases where the salesperson at the dealership says, hey, don't call your insurance company, we'll take care of that. That's not a good idea to let them do that for a couple of reasons. Well, the first reason is sometimes they forget. If they forget to call and it takes them more than 2 weeks to call the company or call the agent, then that automatic coverage isn't there. So that can create a problem for you. Salespeople are good people. They're not intentionally not trying to do this for you. Things happen. They get busy. So second, even if that person does make that call to add that vehicle, they really don't have the legal right to change your policy. The contract is between you and your insurance company, so you, as a named insured, are only allowed to be the one to make the changes to the policy. Buying a new car is an experience, and we can help make that experience a little smoother by making sure you have the right auto insurance in place at the time you make your purchase. If you know you'll be buying a car soon, just give us a call to go over your coverage and go over the steps needed in order to assure that your auto insurance policy will cover your new car. The last thing you want to happen is to not be able to drive your new car home because there's a glitch in the insurance verification process. Did you know that at Huff Insurance, you can have 24/7 access to your insurance information through our customer portal? With this portal, you can access your auto ID cards and verify your insurance at any time. For details, go to www.myhuffportal.com. So next time you find yourself needing an ID card, proof of insurance for the auto dealer, you can quickly pull it up on your phone or your iPad or your computer and get your coverage proof. Thank you. I hope that helped answer your question.